A girl. One of the very few beings in this universe blessed with the ability to make a guy go from this to this to. Yup, I'm a victim of this too, bro. And if there's one thing that is a guarantee is that every dude goes through this type of BS. Some people call it cannibalism. And if you think you're immune to this, haha, give it time, my boy. Give it time. I met this girl on a certain New Year's at this popular place where we watch fireworks in my city. I've never been a nonchalant archetype. I mean, you can tell by my YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. So as soon as I saw her and how fine she looked, I was bound to say hi to her. But before I did, my homegirl, for the sake of this video, we gonna call Jada, hit me with a lob like, "Hey Monica, hey girl, meet Vaughn, the coolest guy I know." Call me LeBron James from how I dunked this basket, cause I hate shorty with, "Hey, nice to meet you." Bro, I'm not even exaggerating. Fireworks literally blew up the moment I said that. Just like that, our conversation gets cut short by all of us glaring at the beautiful fireworks, and trust me, they were beautiful. Fast forward and it's time to leave and everybody's calling their Bolt. Bolt is like Uber, it's the Uber of TZ, by the way. I happened to be standing close to Monica when she was calling her Bolt, and as she was hanging up her phone, I happened to see that she had an interesting wallpaper, so I was like, "Yo, hold up, can I see that real quick?" She hands over her phone to me and I saw that it was one of them Jean-Michel Basquiat painting styles, and as an artist myself, I was intrigued by that. Oh, wait a minute, you didn't know that I could draw? Well, follow me on my Instagram to check out my art and everything else about me. Yeah. Normally, I don't do this. Okay, but I must have been on my Duke Dennis timing, cause with no permission, I just tapped on the phone app and put in my number. I gave her back her phone and that was like, "Call me." She was like, "Wait a minute, did I just get rizzed?" I mean, yo Vaughn, hurry up man, the boat is here, let's dip, nigga, goddamn bro. Well, that's me, so you have a good night. For any dude watching this, I don't recommend you do this to any girl just met that day. Chances are it won't work. I also don't be moving like this on a daily, but that day it just felt right and all the stars aligned for me and I was able to pull that off, so don't do this. The next day comes by and sometime around 1 p.m. I received a text. It was Monica. We text for a while, but I kept it short and saved her number. See, I'm not much of a texter. I find that it's way better and easier knowing people by having face-to-face conversations with them. So if I'm texting, best believe it's to get us to meet up ASAP. But that day was a really busy day for me. I mean, I had some client work that needed to be complete. Yes, I was working on the 1st of January. It comes with being an adult. I remember listening to this particular song from a certain Bollywood movie. And I know some of you are wondering, why are you listening to Indian music, bro? Like, do you even understand it? And to that, all I can say is, as long as it has rhythm and it makes me move, like it makes my soul move, believe me, I'm listening to whatever that song is, no matter the language. So I took the screenshot of the song and posted it on my WhatsApp status. It's like an IG story. I put the phone down and went to grab a cup of coffee, cause trust me, bro, I needed to pull an all-night if I was gonna make that deadline. As I was drinking my coffee, I see someone reply to my status, so I open up the app and it's Monica. "Yo, you reminded me of a really great movie, man. That movie was fire." I know, right? Like, I just entered my Bollywood arc and I'm seeing some epic stuff. Like, I recently watched this other movie called Student of the Year 2 and they did a great job. Oh, I've seen that. What if I told you that the main character from that movie and the main character from this movie have a movie together? What? I've never seen that. Wanna come watch it? Bro, it's 10 p.m. at night. I don't got no money in my bank account. I have a deadline in 3 days that requires me to pull all-nighters in order to make it. And I'm getting an offer to watch a movie at this time. You and I both know what's gonna go down when I get there. Also, I don't know this chick. Like, it ain't even been 24 hours of us knowing each other. What if I'm being set up? Like as soon as I get there, she pulls a Jeffrey Dahmer, cuts my head, and stores it on fridge. It burns my dead body. But also, it's been like 6 months since the last time I have pussy. So if I'ma die, at least I know I won't be the first man to die in the hands of a woman. Who knows? I might end up kicking it with the boy Samson, you feel me? Say whatever you wanna say, but at the end of the day, the wrong pronounce the word. Like, I can't even explain how I was able to get the money to enable me to go from my place to her place in such short notice. But what I know though is that I got to her place, we made great food. In fact, this goes in the Hall of Fame of some of the greatest dishes I done ever had. Baby girl's a skilled chef, if you know what I'm saying. The next morning comes by, and to me, this was the first time something like this happening. So I honestly didn't know how to move. You see, it's one thing when that post-nut clarity hits you when you're with someone you don't like but just needed to bust a quick one. But what happens when you're a nice guy, with a naive mind, who hasn't been lucky enough to be in a relationship? Meanwhile, everyone around you, as in all your friends, are in relationships, and the cherry on top is that the fact that you haven't had a woman's touch in a very, very long time. And this beautiful girl over here done gave you some of the best time of your life last night. You end up getting the opposite of post-nut clarity. You get this thing that I call post-nut infatuation. Cause bro, I was in. Like, I got hypnotized by this girl fast. Like, we text and talk every day. She came at my place, I went to her place. We never went out on any dates, by the way. This thing escalated quickly. Like, it was so fast how we were both so locked in. Cause all this shit happened in like 2 weeks, bro. And despite having this nagging thought at the back of my head that always reminded me how fast this was going, I was desperate. I was desperate for a relationship. No love, but just desperate to have someone I could call mine. Cause Lord knows how tired I was of being the guy who went to bed all by himself on them cold rainy nights. And trust me, bro, those nights can get really cold in this country. Meanwhile, all your friends live like they in some rom-com, La La Land, The Notebook, Titanic, Disney. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I was the only guy in the friend group with no girlfriend, so I was desperate. And for a while, Monica and I seemed to work. It looked like we were going somewhere. But little did I know that this was just the sunshine before the rain, cause everything came crumbling on this particular day. But before I tell you that, if you're still watching this video by now, we both know that it deserves a like. So do me a favor and like the video, since it helps push this video to more amazing people who are just like you. Subscribe too if you're new. Also, me and one of my best mates, who's also an upcoming storytime animator, great individual, star in the making, Picasso with the art, and Shakespeare with the...
That nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
My fault. Well, him and I started a podcast, which I think you will enjoy. We talk about any and everything. Bro, words can't explain how dope this is.
We have this thing where like we fall for the same type of chicks.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Here's the thing that you might relate to, bro. Me, him, and our entire friend group are the same kinds of people. Us being the same kinds of people, we gravitate to the same kinds of chicks. That gets messy, bro. And we used to think it was messy when we were 19. Dog, it got mad messy when we were like 21.
2023 was a dark year.
24 was even darker, bro. Dude, I shouldn't be alive right now.
So please check it out. All links in the description. Thank you very much. Let's get back to the story. I was chilling on the sofa, stress-free, enjoying my rent when I received a text from Jada, inviting me to this house party one of our friends were hosting. It was approximately 30 people who were gonna be there, and one of them was Monica. As I was getting ready for this party, I was thinking, what a great way to have fun, man. I'ma go out to this party, drink, dance, and party with my girl, Monica. Cool. I get to the party, looking fresh and neat. I see Monica. I walk up to her, I say hi, she says hi, and then walk past me. What the fuck is this? You know how when a girl likes you and you're in a party or a club, all she really wanna do is to be close to you and flex you to her friends by introducing you to everybody and always marking you like her territory by being glued to you all night. Well, Monica was the complete opposite of that, bro. Monica was moving like she didn't know me, bro. The entire party, it was like I was the one bothering her every time I tried to talk to her. Looking at me with that look as if I was some disgusting piece of trash. Meanwhile, all the time she was entertaining this 6'+", curly-haired, light-skinned dude. Yo, I felt like shit, man. I never in my life, ever been disrespected by a chick like this. I remember getting home and asking myself, what the hell went wrong? Like, what did I do? I mean, there are other ways of letting people know that you don't want to be around them no more. So far, I've done nothing but be good and nice to you. So how can you treat me like this? Am I wrong for wanting to take you serious? Like, am I wrong for just being sweet to you? Or was it just the bad boy aesthetic that you liked from me? But the moment I opened up to you, you weren't ready for that? At least you would have just sent me a text or let me know that you and I are done or something. Bro, it's like she was reading my thoughts, bro, and instantly I opened the text and it said, "Thank you for a great time. We were really fun, but I can't do this anymore. And I hope you stay safe." That was it, man. Nail in the coffin. I was done for. It was over. She took away my last breath just like that. And this hurt, fam. Like, at first, it was all about what she did. But as days went by, I felt more anger and disappointment towards myself. Part of my character is always taking accountability for all the inconveniences that happened in my life. And so I went back to the drawing board and asked myself, what did I do wrong? It was perfect. Like, why did I mess up? And so it hit me. Somewhere along the line, without even knowing, I must have shown her that I was desperate to be in a relationship, and she caught it. But she wasn't ready to be in one. I mean, it would have been clear from the fact that we smashed in less than a day of us knowing each other. Baby girl was just trying to have fun and live life, and I just happened to be on a different wavelength to her. And now I'm just paying for being an idiot. I learned a very important lesson from this whole ordeal, and that is people come into your life for very different reasons. Some bring happiness, some sadness, and some come to you as a lesson. Lessons that make you understand and reflect upon yourself and who you want to be. Monica taught me that sometimes people just want to have fun, nothing serious. Also, don't be desperate for love, fam. Like, I know sometimes you may feel super lonely and everyone around you seem like they found great partners, and you also want to have that, someone that will bring you joy and make you feel happy and loved. And as beautiful and as amazing as this can be, why allow your happiness and joy be in the hands of other people? I mean, you have the freedom to do and choose whatever you want. But my question to you is, are you really free if the idea of you being happy and complete depends on someone else other than you?